everyone! I'm the Mighty Blues, and welcome back to Danganronpa 2. Last time, the third island has been opened up for us, so we're not going to waste any time. We're going to go check it out. Monomi was right. The mono piece that was blocking this bridge is gone. Then, if we cross this bridge, we should reach the new island. With a feeling of hope in my heart that overshadowed any lingering fear or nervousness I felt, I crossed the bridge that led to the new island. Titty Typhoon!
Third island. The ambiance is completely different compared to the previous islands.
Yeah, there's a Titty Typhoon! I want to go there! The residents and ruins are all in shambles. It barely feels like a resort. Well, not just that. There's definitely no sign of any people here either. It feels a little dangerous somehow. It might be better to proceed cautiously. Can we go to the Titty Typhoon? Okay, so we have a movie theater. We have Electric Avenue. The motel. Titty Typhoon! And a hospital. Ooh, I'm willing to bet that's where Fuyuhiko is. I'm gonna start with the hospital then. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that's where Monokuma has Fuyuhiko. Looks like this is the hospital's lobby. The ambience feels like something out of a horror film. I definitely don't want to be a patient here. Yeah, well... Oh, hey, Mikon. I had a feeling you were going to be here too. Hajime! Oh, shit!
I'm sorry I scared you. But don't worry, even if you have a heart attack from getting too scared, this is a hospital after all.
The moment I have a heart attack, I'll definitely have something to be I need to be worried about.
But this hospital is a little strange. I can't find any doctors, nurses, or patients anywhere.
What are you talking about? We have a nurse right here. Just as I thought, here too. Damn it, there's nobody here either. What's going on with this island?
But, I noticed all the medical supplies are still here. I'm not sure they'll be useful unless we check them. That means I need to go check them, right?
Yes, because you're the nurse.
Understood. I'll go ahead and do that in the flash, so please don't hate me.
Mikon frantically ran to the other end of the dark hall and disappeared, making a huge fuss as she left. I guess that means it's okay to leave this place to her, huh? Oh, Gundam, you're here too! Okay, so... Oh, we really don't have much to explore. Or, to look at, huh? Wait, what about... There's really not much to look at. Alright, Gundam. Of all people, it seems I've immersed myself in nostalgia. What does that even mean? This place is similar to the place where the mark of defeating the devil was carved into my body long ago. The mark of defeating the devil? I have said too much. Forget what you heard. For your sake. He was the one who volunteered that information, and now he's already telling me to forget it? That's just Gundam for you. I love him, but dude's a nut job. There's a paper on the bulletin board. Apparently it's a hospital notice. But there's no one on this island, so who is this notice written for? I wish we could actually read it and see what it says. Patient room and consultation room. Are we on this point, right? Well, it's fine if I leave it to Mikon. Oh, I actually wanted to explore the hospital. Dang it, that's it? I was hoping we were going to be able to see Fuyuhiko or something. Alright, never mind. I guess we're going to go to the next thing, which is Titty Typhoon! Watch, Ibuki's going to be there and absolutely going feral, huh? I'll be joining her, though. This building, with its gaudy and tasteless neon lights, obviously looks suspicious. Can't say for sure there's no danger. I should cautiously check what's inside. Is there anybody even outside? No, there's nothing out here. Okay. Oh, music venue? Oh yeah, this is absolutely Ibuki's vibe. There it is! Glad to see you happy, girl. What the... Why are you shouting so suddenly? Don't surprise me like that. The truth is so overwhelming that I can't help shouting out.
That's totally it.
Because this is a music venue, right? Yeah, looks like it. I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help feeling excited. I never expected to find a music venue. I can't help feeling excited.
Huh?
Huh? Did I just say that twice?
Huh?
Huh? Did I just say that twice? Ibuki, is your brain broken from excitement? I get that a lot too. Are you okay? You're giving off a weird vibe.
No.
Not at all. I'm totally fine.
No problemo.
How did I just say that twice again? What? Ibuki, are you okay? I think her brain is actually fried from overstimulation. You don't look very okay. Man, with a venue like this, Ibuki has no choice but to lend a helping hand. This is just the beginning. I'll invite everyone I feel to this wonderful event. It's like the smug feeling you get when you explain something with an elaborate metaphor no one understands. I feel like I understand, but at the same time I don't. Oh well, if you're really taking a liking to this music venue, I'll leave you to investigate it. Leave it to me! Let me bite you! I'm tired. I should hurry and go check out another place. No! I want to see Ibuki happy! She seems so happy. She's in her element.
Amazing!
What a splendid place, Hajime. This must be the fabled disco. Not quite that era, Sonia. Disco?
See?
It is where hip youngsters wear feather hat, fans, and tight clothes as they dance their go-go's and lambadas. Yeah, this is definitely after that era. She's talking like 20s. Like 20s to 60s. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything. I have no clue what Sonia's talking about. Is there anything else we can look at? Okay, so we can look at the stage. There's a stage. I'll probably never have a chance to be in the limelight. Oh, relatable. Is that a piano? Oh, it's a control panel. So this is the baton lightning's control panel. Apparently you can control the baton lighting with this. Interesting. Unfortunately, we can't look at it. It says staff only on the door. It's probably some sort of storage room. Might as well check inside. Oh, look at all those cool guitars. There's a lot of different instruments here, including drum sets and guitars. Looks like there's a stage design stuff too. Paint, stage lights, wallpaper, and curtains. Guess there's nothing special we need right now. No, but I want to look though. It's carpeting, wallpaper, even different paints. It's probably stuff for livening up the stage design for live performances. Oh, there's a mirror. You can see your whole body in this huge full-length mirror. It's probably used for checking costumes. With a mirror this big, it'd be easy to check how you look. There's a lot of stuff in here. Stickers. There's a lot of stickers with the venue's logo placed here. It's like they made a bunch of them and had too many left over. Feels somewhat depressing. Carpet? Oh, step ladder. There are 2 step ladders next to each other. These must be required for stage design. They must even be used for stuff like film projects. A lot of different musical instruments lined up here. I know about guitars and drums, but there are also instruments and machines I've never heard of before. There's a banjo, there's a ukulele. I think that's about, yeah, that really seems like the only different instruments. Obviously, there's also amps back there. I was kind of I wasn't raised in like this type of like the venue, but growing up, I spent a lot of time at like recording studios because my dad's a musician, so I'm very familiar with that vibe. Man, I'm kind of surprised at how desolate this third island has been. It felt like the second island had a lot to look at, whereas this island has nothing. I can't be the only one who's noticing that. It's a small building with guest accommodations and a parking lot. It's supposed to be a motel, right? I've seen them before in movies, but this is my first time actually seeing one in person. Wow, what a rundown motel. Looks pretty unsanitary too. Yeah, that's a motel for you, Hiyoko. It's just like Hajime's house. You've never seen my house. Oh, I didn't know you were here. You don't stand out at all, so I didn't notice you.
Anyway, this place is pretty run down. It's like the perfect home for minimum wage workers.
Too real. Oh my god, Hiyoko. That's a bit harsh, don't you think?
But we gotta make sure we check it out thoroughly. It's possible there might be a clue here.
If you think so, why don't you go inside and look around instead of standing around here doing nothing?
Hey! You're probably too vulgar to get this, but there's a saying, praise a fool, and you may make him useful.
I get it. What's that supposed to mean?
Akane was checking out the inside. After I gave her a little praise, she got totally excited about it.
And here I thought you were gonna have Hajime be the fool. No, you already got your fool. It's Akane. Which, to be fair, I love Akane to pieces. That girl is dumb.
A dumbass like her is pretty rare, so we gotta make sure she's treated well.
Oh, poor Akane. Now I feel bad saying that. For rotten attitude is this extreme? Can't really take it personally. Yeah, no, Hiyoko, just that type of girl. Wow, we can't even check each individual motel? Or do we have to get closer? It's a bunch of similar looking private rooms. The insides probably look the same too. It's dark and slightly dirty. There's no doubt that a room like this would be perfect in a crime movie. If it's just to stay the night, the cottage is good enough. Dang, so like Akane's already exploring it for us. We don't have to... Ooh, car. A run down and rusted and rotting car somewhere abandoned. Hey, maybe it'll start up if I keep staring at it. Really? Also, given the layout of this island, this is definitely a more desert environment. Old trucks like that, just like abandoned in the desert, are a death trap. As someone who's been raised in the desert, one of the first things you get taught as a kid is if you see an old truck just abandoned and it looked like rusted up and beat up, never go inside because that is a breeding ground for tarantulas and scorpions. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's just how I was taught as a kid. So feel free to correct me in the comments. Also, hell yeah, computer shop! There are a bunch of street booths filled with electric appliances at the back of a narrow alleyway. Machines and other parts are cluttered together on display. Definitely seems fishy. But wait, with this many machines, we could probably find something we can use for two-way communication, right? Well, I guess it's best if I search around here. Oh, Kazuichi! Makes sense that you're here.
Huh? Are you serious? Are you shitting me?
What happened? I thought you'd be happier about being surrounded by so much machinery.
Of course not. Don't say such stupid things. I'm the ultimate mechanic, you know. Of course I'm happy when I'm surrounded by machines.
Then you should look happier.
Dude, try to understand how I'm feeling. I have this unexplainable, conflicting feeling about whether or not I should be happy.
I can't understand that kind of feeling. But why are you so conflicted?
There's all this machinery lined up here. God damn, I want to take them apart. I want to dismantle them and look inside. That's how I usually think, right?
Aw, man.
But I know now's not the time for me to do something like that. And that's why I feel so conflicted.
Is wanting to dismantle normal?
Hell yeah. It's like, if you have the hots for a chick, you want to take off her clothes, right?
I hate that he's making sense.
And you want to check out her bone structure, right? Like her ribs or where parts of her bones stick out, right?
Okay, I don't know about that. That's not normal. That's a pretty acrobatic sex fetish.
Are you serious?
Seriously? I see. So wanting to see a chick's bone structure makes me a little perverted.
Pretty much. That's news to me. Also, I had a feeling that was gonna be a oh my god, he's in a poncho! That's so cute! I had a feeling Monokuma was gonna be there. So we have a voyeur corner. What are the other shops? What is this? So many machines. Just by looking at them, I have no clue what they're used for.
I don't really recommend that section.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm pretty sure amateurs won't really get it. All that stuff there, it's all machines used for wiretapping or recording secret videos. Looks like there's some ancient-looking surveillance cameras, too.
Machines used for recording secret videos?
Hey, don't get it twisted.
I just have mechanical knowledge of these things. Never actually used them before, alright? No one said you did. Hey, speaking of surveillance cameras, we're being completely videotaped and wiretapped by Monokuma, right? Like, I'm kind of jealous because what does he see when he's watching Miss Sonia? Oh. Kazuichi, you're insufferable. He says he's never used these before. If I let him be, he's the type of person who will eventually use them. Yeah, absolutely. TVs! There's a lot of CRT TVs lined up here. They all look really old. Looks like they're not designed for terrestrial digital broadcasting. Not that it matters. Looks like the TV signal isn't reaching here anyway. Man, I need to get a new CRT TV. I have one, but like, it's really small and I want to get a really big one for like a nice retro setup. But I'm also trying to set up all my retro games to work via HDMI so I can record them easier. Various desktop and laptop computers are arranged in a disorderly manner, like a pile of oversized trash. Though they're a little old-fashioned and run down, they all look like they can still be used. I know. If we can connect to the internet, we might be able to call for help with these. As soon as I thought of that, I grabbed a random laptop, pulled it out of the pile, and turned it on. Holy shit, it actually turned on? Trying to see if it will connect to the internet. Wait, we're actually able to do that? It's no use. Looks like it's not connecting. Well, there's no way it'd be that easy. But just when I was about to give up, my eyes noticed a strange icon arranged on the desktop. Oh, we're about to get some lore on Monomi? Usami X-File. What is this? Without thinking, I clicked that strangely named icon. It's a document file. Based on the format, it looks like to be some kind of report. I scanned across the words displayed on the screen. About the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. So this was the thing that happened in Danganronpa 1 that eventually led to the events of Host Peak Academy. Are we going to get a retelling of that, or are we about to get more lore? This horrendous event originated with some students of Host Peak Academy causing a revolt. The students of the reserve department were dissatisfied with being treated differently than the primary department and began to fight the academy. At first, the dispute was confined to the campus, and hopes were high that it would settle down someday. But things quickly escalated. Behind the scenes of that rebellion, a huge authority was exerting its influence. Eventually, it spread like infection, provoking riots in various parts of the world. It was unlike any previous act of terrorism or coup d'etat. It seemed to have a much different purpose. Yeah, that was the terrorism group. That was the terrorism group that Junko was a part of. And they took over the school and turned it into, like, you know, the Host Peak Academy, like, murder games. However, no matter what we assume, we simply cannot apply reason to this subversive movement. Nonetheless, the destruction is not chaotic or disorganized. It is both purposeful and malicious. Therefore, it is a subversive movement full of despair. Host Peak Academy became the origin of the incident and was forced to put an end to their long history. As for the students who survived, they were forced to kill each other as a lesson of despair. It's no use, the words are too garbled to read beyond this point. But what is this? This is recapping the events of the first game.
Boy, tough crowd.
How normal! It's not normal like a dog barking. It's such a normal reaction that it's actually quite novel. Hey, can you react with more gusto? Don't you know how very, very important this scene is? Could it be... Were you the one who created this file?
What's this?
Why am I? What made you think that? Because it's obviously the only thing I could think of. The biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history. Riots in various parts of the world. And Host Peak Academy getting destroyed? It sounds like something stupid you'd make up. And? What's Host Peak Academy's reserve department? I've never heard of that before.
What?
Huh? Really? That's weird. Of all people, you should definitely be the one who knows about it. Ah. Is that a little bit of lore on Hajime's past? What do you mean? I guess you forgot about it, along with the memories of your school life, so it can't be helped. While we're on the subject of stupid things, that file said something about students who survived. Is it referring to us? Then the rest of that file is...
Hey.
Hold on a sec, you guys. Just, what the heck are you guys talking about? It doesn't make any sense. Movies with no images, music with no sound, novels with no words. These are things that truly don't make any sense. So you can't say something that's simple doesn't make any sense. Who cares about that? Just answer me. Who are the students who survived? I wouldn't know an important story like that, because the only thing I'm good for is being cute. Damn it, he ran away again. Hey, Hajime. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine. I'm sure he's making all that up. That's it. That's definitely it. I don't know about that, Hajime. I played Danganronpa 1. That pretty much lines up with everything that happened in that game. There's a lot of electronic appliances in this mess, including home appliances and acoustic equipment. All of these look old. Do they even still work? Somehow, looks like she's fishing things out of the pile of electrical appliances. Chiaki, what happened? Are you looking for something? Well?
Yeah, I was wondering if there are any game consoles in here. Sometimes old hardware is treated like junk. Ah, so that's what you're doing. I already have a TV in my cottage, so it doesn't have to be a non-portable device. I'll settle for anything. If you do find something, let me know. I'll help you carry it back to your cottage.
Yep.
Yeah, I will. But I don't want to play video games for a while. I'd rather not be reminded of the previous incident. Ooh, yeah, fair point. Twilight Syndrome murder case is probably leaving a bad taste in everyone's mouths. Cell phone corner. Looks like they don't get reception. With all this variety, they may as well be paperweights. Listen, some of those old appliances can still play games. I remember the games that I could play on my first mobile phone. Dang, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't expecting to go through the entire third island in one episode. I was expecting it to be like 2 or maybe even 3, considering the last island took 2 episodes. Welcome! We're currently showing right now, so please wait 5 minutes for the next showing to start. Showing? What does that mean?
What are you?
Oh yeah, it's just for show. Look around, this is a movie theater, right?
Of course.
Then I'm obviously showing a movie! Showing a movie? Well, I guess there's no need to even ask. You're just gonna say this is the next motive, right? Just like Twilight Syndrome murder case? I'm definitely not gonna watch your movie. Whatever it is, I'm never gonna see it. My goodness! And I was thinking about giving you an invitation ticket. But I won't allow you to not watch it! I went to a lot of trouble to make this movie! If you don't want to watch it, I'm gonna be sad! I'm sure your movie is no different than that game you made.
No.
That game is a shoddy piece of crap! This movie is definitely a masterpiece! Anyway, as long as I refuse to watch it, as long as I refuse to allow it, you will never have a choice to not watch it!
I am Monokuma!
On this island, my word is law! If I don't watch it, what are you gonna do about it?
What the heck?
There's no way I'd allow such reckless behavior! There's no way I'd allow it! But
What are you gonna do?
I'll forgive you if you purchase a Monokuma sticker at the goods counter over there. Monokuma sticker? I want to look and see what the movie... Oh, hey, Monokuma.
I knew you could do it.
I want to see what this movie is. It looks interesting. It's a video game poster. Looks interesting. Wait, is it a video game or a movie? Definitely gonna buy that. Wait, but is it a game or a movie? We're in a movie theater, so it makes sense to be in a movie theater. I'm sorry, I was bored stupid. I need that sticker. Oh my god, I need to see if that sticker exists in real life. I need that. I need a sticker that just says, I'm sorry, I was born stupid. There's some strange goods on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monomi's face on it.
No.
Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag used for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item. Only one person can have it. By the way, apparently tote bags were originally invented to carry around ice. So, how about it? Wanna buy it? I'll pass. I thought you'd say that. I'll just be upfront with you. I got a lot of corners making that thing. Ah, you pulled a Bethesda with the Fallout 76 Collector's Edition. Is this sticker the one you were talking about? I'm sorry I was born stupid. I love it. It's not funny, and I don't understand its purpose. How half-assed is this?
Actually, To tell you the truth, this is a very lucky sticker I received from a wandering miracle-working priest. And it can be yours for the special price of only $1.5 million. $1.5 million? Don't mess with me. I don't even have that kind of money. Then you can pay me back when you get off this island. If you don't like it, you can always just watch my... Fine, I'll pay it. Well, I'm surprised! As long as I can pay it after I get out of here, I'll pay anything, even $1.5 million. You're the first person to ever pay $1.5 million for the sticker. In other words, you really don't want to watch my movie, huh? It makes me a sad Monokuma. But if I'm going to make a huge profit, it's okay. I'm a mascot who has a hobby of counting money, after all. You're the worst mascot ever.
Here!
Come on, take it, thief, and slap it on your forehead, thief! Is that a reference to Link's Awakening? Take advantage of this divine opportunity, thief! The sticker I received was even thinner and more cheap looking than I thought it would be. It's like a prize from a box of candy. Did I really agree to pay so much money for this piece of crap? Maybe I am a little crazy. Well there, looks like the showing is over. Alrighty, I gotta collect those questionnaires. At that moment, Monokuma started humming and skipping away toward the door leading into the theater. The door opened violently and one person appeared from within. Nagito!
Hey!
Ah, Nagito, please answer my questionnaire.
Jeez.
It doesn't matter if I answer it. That movie was so boring, it was torture. Minutes felt like weeks while I was watching it. Well, I guess that's what art is, because it's not really art unless it surpasses common sense. I thought it was going to be another motive, but I guess that's not the case. What a letdown. If money would have settled this, I should have just settled it with money. Nagito was so depressed. The movie must have been really, really bad. I definitely made the right call by not watching it. Yeah, how was it, Nagito? I'm curious now. So tired from boredom. If money would have gotten me out of seeing it, I should have just settled it with money. Let me ask you something. If you were told you could pay $1.5 million and not watch that movie, I'd gladly pay it. Quick answer. The movie must have been that bad, huh? I wonder if Monokuma has anything different to say.
Hey!
Well, Hajime, after Nagito's glowing reveal, did you change your mind about watching my movie? No, I had to sneeze! Anyways, where were we? Of course not! Is there anything else here? Popcorn! It's a food shop. A lot of things like popcorn, sandwiches, and drinks are arranged here. Man, I need to go to a movie. It's been a while since I've been to the movies. I think the last movie I saw was Transformers 1. It's really good. I'm debating of watching the Minecraft movie. But that's purely because I was a child who grew up with Minecraft. Not because I'm expecting the movie to be good.
Please wait.
Hajime, over here! Please hold on! Sonia, did something happen?
Well?
Just now, I went to the hospital and... It appears Mikon has made a very serious discovery at the hospital. Very serious discovery? At the hospital? It's not strange drugs or thick needles or anything like that, right? Hajime, it appears you're the same as me. Huh?
See?
It's the same as if I turn around, he's there, but I also remember that person in the wind. What the hell are you talking about? Jeez, are you so unrefined? It's just Japan's legendary medical drama. That Person in the Wind aired in 1984 and set the standard for every trendy drama that followed.
Well?
It is about a righteous rookie doctor and elite senior doctor who fight over their mutual love interest. Actually, the lead actor and actress got married in real life. Hold on, how do you know so much about old Japanese medical dramas? Anyway, please hurry. I'll be waiting at the patient's room at the back of the hospital's first floor. Patient's room? Okay, I don't really understand, but as well head over to the hospital. Glad to see that we're actually getting some progress over in the hospital, because I was curious about that.
Hello there.
Unfortunately, that also means I have to talk to you. You're late, Hajime. Looks like you're the last one. Are the others already here?
Yep.
There are patient rooms lining in the hallway, but everyone is apparently gathered at the room in the very back. You're not going with them? Miss Sonia, as expected from the ultimate princess. She cordially asked me to come. She's very much in touch with the feelings of us common folk.
Nevertheless, I know my place. I'm not reckless enough to go along with her. Since it's going to be such a touching scene, a worthless thing like me would just be a nuisance, right? Is it bad to admit that I used to think like Nagito for a while? Those are some very dark years of my life. A touching scene? Hajime, I'm jealous of you. Jealous of me?
Hey.
You don't know what your talent is, but you're showing no distress and you're even opening up to everyone.
Great.
That must mean you have a lot of confidence in yourself, right? Are you being sarcastic?
Wow.
No, not at all. But still, I do wonder what sort of talent you really possess. Since you've dragged it out this long already, I'm sure it must be an appropriately magnificent talent. Who knows? It's not like it's my fault for dragging this out. You're right.
Sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for stopping you for such a foolish conversation. Please go on ahead. Take care. And for all this, what did he really want to say to me? I don't like Nagito. I don't really care what he has to say. I don't like him. Fuck him. Oh, can we actually check out each room? Apparently not. Alright, never mind. Heaven? Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. I hear voices on the other side of the door. Sounds like they're all here, but what are they doing here? I'm willing to bet Fuyuhiko's in there. I think that's what it is. I think it's Fuyuhiko. Huh? I couldn't help raising my voice. Yep, it's Fuyuhiko!
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I'm glad to see he's doing okay.
Fuyuhiko, are you alright?
It's just a scratch.
That's not a scratch at all, though.
Well, I'm relieved to see you. I was worried you were done for.
There's no way I'd die from something like this. There's no way I can die.
Earlier, I asked Monokuma and he showed me his medical records. There's a lot of sword-related wounds. But they were relatively light wounds. No organs or nerves were damaged. Considering how fiercely he was attacked, this is pretty miraculous.
You're a ballsy one. Is this what's called having the devil's luck?
Is that so?
Who knows? Maybe it wasn't luck.
Well,
Maybe Peko gave her life to protect Fuyuhiko.
are you serious?
She protected him while she was getting attacked by that horde of marionettes?
But still.
But if she really wanted to protect Fuyuhiko at all costs, it's not strange to think that she would have done that. No, I think it's better if we think about it like that. You think so too, right, Fuyuhiko? That must have been what you thought. There's no way you can die, right?
Who knows?
After forcing out those words, Fuyuhiko turned in his bed away from us and stopped talking. I don't think he's going to be able to trust anyone after this, not even himself. The one person he trusted is gone, and it's all his fault. There's no way he's going to be able to trust anyone anymore. I firmly believe that. He's going to be a complete shut-in.
I think Fuyuhiko should rest here for a while. His wounds haven't fully healed, so it'd be bad if he overexerted himself. No need to worry. I'll take care of him for the time being. I mean, that's what nurses are for.
Now then,
You hear that, Fuyuhiko? Just relax and get some sleep.
leave it to me.
I'll be the one who avenges you.
That's obviously
Seriously,
wrong.
he's not dead!
You shouldn't, talk so loudly in front of the injured.
Hold on.
Akane, Fuyuhiko has finally come back to us. You better not do anything reckless. I can't stand the thought of losing someone any longer.
Move.
I know that. I just have to win, right?
This is bad.
This is bad. She doesn't understand at all.
Then,
Then do whatever you want. Hey, Nekomaru.
jeez.
You're the kind of woman who refuses to listen once her mind is made up. I know that all too well. So do whatever you want. I don't care about you anymore. However, I'm never going to do it with you again. Okay, I know he's referring to sparring, but my gooner brain wants to be like, oh, what does that mean?
Huh?
It? Please keep your voices down!
You're the loudest one here.
Hey!
Hey, wait a sec, Nekomaru. It was my first time. I never thought something that feels so good even existed in this world. They know what they're doing with this. They know exactly what they're doing with this, and you know what? I ship it. My body still hasn't forgotten, and now you're saying you're just gonna stop all of a sudden?
It's hot.
Look, my body's getting all hot again just thinking about it. Oh my. Girl, I do not need this right now, okay? My hormones have already been on the fritz lately. I do not need this.
Hey, hey!
Hey, you're kidding me. Is it what I think it is?
Huh?
If you're not going to heed my warning, it's unfortunate, but it must come to an end. As he spat those words, Nekomaru left the patient's room.
Wait!
Hold on! I can't live without it! With a voice that sounded like it wanted to cling on to Nekomaru. Oh, I would too. Akane rushed out of the patient's room, huh? Sorry, I lost myself for a second. What?
Oh my!
I wonder what that was all about.
It's finally quiet. It's such bad manners to raise your voice inside a hospital.
Humans are such foolish creatures. Hey, Hyoko.
It's nothing.
Something's definitely wrong. I mean, she's glaring really hard at Fuyuhiko. Yeah, she blames him! He's the reason why Mahiru's dead, and yet he's still alive. Like, the one person Hyoko cared about is gone, and like, I get it. I understand why she's upset. But I guess it makes sense. Fuyuhiko is the one who got Mahiru killed by Peko. And Hyoko was nearly framed as her killer. There's no way she's gonna just get over that. Hey! Oh, that's Hajime. Hey, why are you making such a scary face?
You know, right?
Like, no matter what, it means it, right? He's still talking about it. Suspicious! It's definitely suspicious! All we gotta do is follow them! You think so too, right? Again, like, I know Nekomaru and Akane enough. They're talking about sparring. They're talking about fighting. But I do love that they're writing in the sense of like, yeah, those two are boning. They're banging. And I ship it. A fire that didn't need to be started has become a towering inferno. I'm debating if I actually want to talk to everyone in here or not. So glad Fuyuhiko's life was saved.
Perhaps.
Like Chiaki said, it must be due to Peko. Yeah, that's probably it.
I am concerned.
But I am getting a little tired. It must be from all this relief. We should leave the investigation of the new island for tomorrow and retire for the evening.
I'll leave that matter to your discretion.
Okay, thanks, Sonia. Doesn't happen often, but every once in a while, Sonia forcefully reminds me she's a princess. So what should we do? Do you guys want to call it quits for today? We can talk about it tomorrow. I know we're all tired from all the walking we've done today.
Please leave Fuyuhiko to me. I will make sure he's nursed back to health.
I'll do my best.
I'll do my very best to nurse him back to health so he won't be hated.
I don't think you're gonna be the only one being hated. She's still glaring. For now, we decided to call it a day and head back to our cottages. Walking around all day wore us out, but the exhaustion we felt might have also been a feeling of relief. I arrived at my cottage much earlier than usual and fell into a deep, deep sleep.
What are you thinking?
Huh? You admire superheroes! Don't you understand what superheroes are like? Superheroes live to stop people from achieving their hopes and dreams, you know? They immediately attack people in groups because they don't have many friends themselves, you know? They're all short-tempered to say stuff like, now I'm mad, and I won't forgive you, and laugh, you know? They're lazy people who will run away once the other guy starts fighting back, you know? They're willing to use weapons even if they're fighting someone who is alone or unarmed, you know? They're always the winner, so they don't know what it's like to have weaklings' worries, you know? do they like to wear flashy costumes, you know? Which means they're all a bunch of smart, good-looking, violent, stubborn elitists who don't have many friends.
Emergency! Emergency!
Do you really want to admire people like that? Sounds like someone doesn't like superheroes because they're a villain.
Ahem! Hope's Peak Academy School Trip Executive Committee has an announcement to make. Good morning, everyone! Looks like today is gonna be another perfect tropical day! Now then, let's show some enthusiasm and make sure to give it our all today!
Phew. It's been a while since I've slept a lot. My head feels clear thanks to that. Alright, I should head over to the restaurant. I'm really curious how this next motive and how this entire next beat of the story is gonna go. Because the motive of the second trial was already so wild. I'm really curious how things are gonna go from here because, like, the thing about Danganronpa 2, I went into this Let's Play thinking it was just gonna be more of the first game. And I really liked the first game, so I was okay with that. This game has completely blown my expectations out of the water, and I am all for that. So I'm just so excited to see what things are going to be. And I hope you guys are excited too. I really hope that this Let's Play has been entertaining you all, and I hope you continue to watch more. Thank you all so much for watching, and next time on Danganronpa 2, we're gonna have breakfast with everyone and see how the story progresses. And until then, I will see you all later. Goodbye!